Welcome to another live game show where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. Hey, Simon. Hey, Gogs. Hey, Javier. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? I'm just setting up Reaper's Revenge. What's up, Baronator? Currently in the mountains, and are you gonna do a long stream tonight? It depends. 2 to 3 hours. Birthday boy in 58 minutes. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I probably won't do more than like 3 hours. I've been going to bed earlier. Bonus point, Shirley. No. I do have a birthday song. I haven't put it on the thing yet. It's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You don't get an extra point, but happy birthday to you. That's just for you, Gogs. I don't know how long I'll go tonight. Been going to bed super early and waking up super early. Hope you enjoyed. Hey, Plastic. Devil's Backbone Brewery. That sounds nice. I'll be here for at least a few hours. 2 to 3. 2 to 3. I hope you enjoy your time in the mountains. That sounds lovely, Baronator. Hope everything's doing better for you as well. What's up, Plastic? Welcome. Said Grinch. Plastic in the house. Welcome. I can do that. Or can we? Yes, we can. There we go. 93. I always forget that bulb. All right, Baronator, we'll be here for a while. Our clocks go back tonight by 1 hour? Oh, no. Oh, wait, we're gaining an extra hour then, aren't we? Baronator, have some fun with your friends. Hopefully we'll be here. Wait, I don't think our clocks go back. I think the U.S. was talking about doing away with that. I gift you an extra hour for my birthday. It's funny. Meeting started soon. Oh, for us, it's not till November 3rd. November 3rd is when our time will change. Yeah, for us, it's November 3rd. Hey, Robert! Haven't seen you in a while. How is everything? Robert? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to another live game show where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. We're playing Reaper's Revenge today as the bonus game. And I prepared a lot of new questions for Justifiable Thoughts to try out as well. Today, I'm eager to try them out. So we have over 100 new ones to try out today. No promise they'll all be good. That's why we got to try them. I'm going to play along and make pasta at the same time. Good luck. Robert, you've been busy. Well, welcome back, Robert. Welcome back. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to start with a round of spot at the first person telling me what image is on both of these cards. We'll get a point. We've got bottle. Bottle is correct. That is a point for Javier. Javier, welcome to the scoreboard. As a former champion, you are entered in as red. Nope, just one to start off with. Just one to start off with. Yeah, I usually do 2 points per when we have about 5 or more people, roughly. Depends. I try to scale it with the amount of players. Did I say 2 points? My apologies. We are only doing one until we get a few more players. Javier, you're the goat. Got your little goat guy out. We're going to go ahead and spawn you on 74. Where? Super close to an angel, of course. Well, guys could probably actually go get pasta. If you want to mail me a bowl of pasta, I won't eat it, but I would be happy. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to another round of spot it. The first person tell me what image on both these cards will get a point, and then we're going to move on to justifiable thoughts. Actually, we're going to wait for a couple more people for justifiable thoughts. Bottle again. Oops. That'll be a point for Gogs. Gogs, welcome to the scoreboard. As a former champion, you are entered in as red. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put you on the board at 91. I've got your little car out. El Mokio's back. Good to see you back, El Mokio. Let me get your Elmo out while you're here. And plastics, Tweety. All right, moving on to another round of spot it. First person to download image on both these cards will get a point. I love tuna. Scottish thing, by the way. Yeah, we don't have tuna in the United States. Yeah, Javier bootlegs tuna here. Skull is correct. Point for Gogs. Dang, comment ruined my joke stuff. I was gonna mess with him. Comment ruined it so fast. Bad timing on my part. Yeah, it's pasta with tuna in it. Bootleg tuna. Point for Gogs. All right, guys, you are 2 away from the nearest angel. Let's get you a roll. You got an 8. You're going to ride this angel off and get the bonus point. Gogs, what are you doing for your birthday? Anything? I'm going to go and respawn the angel at 132. And the Reaper will be getting a move towards Javier. He got an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's pretty close. Moving on to another round of spot it. First person to have damage on both these cards will get a point. Then we're going to move on to another game. What game would you guys like to play next? Spider's correct. Actually, we're going to move on to Mad Gab, since we haven't played Mad Gab in a while. Gogs, you got Spider. All right, Gogs, let's get you back on the board at number 37. And let me get Mad Gab out, since it's been a while. I would have accepted Creepy Crawly. Remember, for Mad Gab, I will let you guys know how many words it is, and you have to have that many words. All right, this is 4 words. First person to correctly tell me what these 4 words are will get a point. Egg ram muff hat. 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 A gram of fat. That is a point for Robert. Javier, close second. Robert, welcome to the scoreboard. Welcome back. It's been a while. Omokio, glad you're back. Robert is a former champion. You are entered in as red. That was a close one. And you are going to be 3 on the scoreboard, but we have your Elmo right here, so you're going to be 29. You're going to spawn on 29. Now for your birthday, you have to give your daughter cash. That sounds lovely. Welcome back, Robert. Moving on to another round of Mad Gab. 4 words. Nor whom Ford out. 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 No room for doubt. Point for Robert. All right, you are 2 away from your nearest angel. You got it. We're going to go ahead and grab that out. Move the angel out. You're going to get the bonus point, and we're going to spawn the angel back on at 75. And the Reaper will be getting a move 1 away from Javier. It got a 0. 2 P's, 2 pies. I'm going to finish this card and move on to Justifiable Thoughts. What? 4 words. Hit, sin, mice, heights. 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 It's in my sights. I was waiting all day on your card at mailbox, Shannon. It's in my sights is correct, Gogs. Your card, however, is not in your sights, nor will it be. If you give me your address, I will put a card in the mail. We have a point for Gogs. No guarantee it'll be a birthday card, though. All right, Gogs. 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the nearest angel. Hey, L. Edwin. All right, Gogs, you got it. You're going to get that bonus point. We're going to spawn the angel back on number 6. What's up, L. Edwin? Welcome back. And the Reaper will be getting a move 1 away from Javier. He got a 5. Unfortunately, took Javier out. All right, guys, that's the end of that card. We're going to move on to Justifiable Thoughts. I have curated a bunch of new questions for you guys, and I'm excited to try them out, see how it goes. Now we're going to move on to giving 2 points out per player, since I think we have a couple more in. or enough to scale it up a little bit. Oh boy, technical difficulty. There we go. We're good now. All right. All right, here is how Justifiable Thoughts works. I have you guys name something. Or I ask you guys a question, and your answer, whether a sentence or a word, must start with the random letter that I choose. The letter changes every round. The first two people to give me a justifiable answer will get a point. What should you not do while waiting for a bus, starting with the letter R? Your answer could be a word or a sentence. You guys are allowed as many answers as you would like. All right, we have one in front of it would definitely roll on the ground. You guys have some good answers. Okay, so we have really yelled at the bus driver. We definitely have some good ones. Gogs, you said run when you're waiting for the bus. You probably, I don't know what you would even run towards. If you're waiting for the bus and you start running away, that would probably be a really bad idea. So I'm going to say run away from bus. Yeah, I'm going to say run would be justifiable because if you're waiting for the, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You'd miss it if you ran away. Gogs, I'll give it to you for run. Javier, you said rain dance, and I think that it's appropriate. I wouldn't do it, and I would be uncomfortable, but I think a lot of people would dance randomly while waiting for a bus. So I think it's appropriate to dance while you're waiting at a bus stop. I don't see anything wrong with that. So that's okay. So we're gonna give it to Gogs and L. Edwin for run. Just because I don't see anything that could come bad from dancing. All right, L. Edwin, welcome to the scoreboard. You are entering in as number 4 on the scoreboard. There's a lot of good answers here. Roll on the ground, run in front of the bus would have, yeah, definitely. Run in front of it would not have been justifiable. Roll on the ground would have been debatable. All right. Gogs, you're going on the board at number 87. L. Edwin, since you're number 4 on the scoreboard, you're going to have the number 4 token. Hey, Daniel, welcome. Playing Justifiable Thoughts. L. Edwin, since you're number 4 on the scoreboard, you're going to have the number 4 token. You're going to go on the board at 26. Moving on to another round of Justifiable Thoughts. This is where I ask you guys a question. Your answer must start with the random letter that I choose. Ooh, we're about to be 34. No more early 30s. Oh, man. Moving on to Justifiable Thoughts. I will be giving 2 points out. You're about to be 35, homie. Early 30s is like 30, 31, 32, 33. Bro, you're in your mid-30s, homie. If you're 34, you're in your mid-30s. It's before 5. Well, yeah, I guess here, like 20, 21, 22... 23 is like early 20s. 24, 25, 26 is like kind of mid 20s. 27, 28, 29 is like late 20s. And then like 30s and above is like ancient and stuff. And then we usually start euthanizing people around 40, you know, if they don't have their stuff together in the USA. And by 50, if you're not a millionaire here and have one capitalized, then we usually ship you off to a McDonald's and stuff. Not as like a worker, but to be ground up as chicken nuggets for the youth because they're the future of the generation. So we're moving on to another round. It's not voluntary. Moving on to another round of justifiable thoughts, where I have you guys name something starting with a random letter. The first two people to give me a justifiable answer, Nuggets will get a point on the scoreboard. What's an odd way to show appreciation for a meal starting with the letter G? Hey, Yuvra, welcome back. Plastic, you said gag. Yep, I'm gonna give that to you, Plastic. Gogs, you said goad? Give the food back. Oh man. Growl, grumpy grunt. Oh yeah, you guys. Give a standing ovation. Oh my god. Oh man, these are great answers. It's annoying someone. Oh, that's an actual. I thought you had a typo. Well, I'm learning a new word. The word goad has multiple meanings in Middle English, including a pointed rod used to drive oxen or other animals, a sharp metal spike, a linear measure, the length of a goad, a benefit, blessing, boon, a good thing. Not sure on spelling. All right, hold on. There's another goad. G-O-A-D. Oh, okay. It's G-O-A-D was the other goad. Provoke or annoy someone as to stimulate some action or reaction. Got it. Here means provoke. There was two ways to spell it. All right, so what we have is Plastic. You said gag. That's great. Well, I mean, it's not great, which makes it justifiable. You should not gag when as a way of appreciation. So, Plastic, welcome to the scoreboard. As a former champion, you are entered in the scoreboard as red. And you are number 5 on the scoreboard, but you are the Tweety Bird, so you're going to go 117. Welcome back, L. Edwin. Funny answers for this one. Yeah, that was good. What is spelling? Oh, the proper spelling is G-O-A-D. The way you spelled it was actually for something else. I believe both pronounce the same, though. So. All right. Moving on to another. Oh, wait. I got to give the second point out. Give me a second. All right, so speaking of Gogs, you said goad. Question, what's an odd way to show appreciation for a meal? Provoke or annoy someone as to stimulate some action or reaction. All right, Gogs, that's also going to count. That would be an odd way to show appreciation. Although, would you be showing... neither of these. None of these are going to show appreciation. We're just going to go ahead and give it to you guys. Gogs. 6 away from your nearest angel. We're going to go ahead and roll the die. You got a 6. Wait. Sorry, you were actually 7 away. Go Toad. No apologies needed. I like learning. Learned 2 new words today. Goad and goad. All right, moving on to another round of justifiable thoughts. The first 2 people to give me a justifiable answer starting with the random letter that I choose will both get a point on the scoreboard. What's a strange object to give as a thank you gift starting with the letter L? That's funny. I actually have a rhyme game in mind, Javier, that I was going to work on. So I was going to say it instead of type it, but I actually think I'll type it instead. All right. What's a strange object to give as a thank you gift? We have... Javier, you said a lamp. That's probably good. In fact, I actually don't know if anything that you guys said was bad. I think a lamp is good. That's a strange gift. I mean, a lot of people would like it. I don't know about a lot. There's definitely people who would like to receive a lamp. Nonetheless, that makes it a strange gift to give somebody as a thank you. Like, I don't know, like, thanks for randomly mowing my grass. Here's a lamp. Definitely a weird one. So we're going to go ahead and give that to you. A loo roll. Is that like a roll of toilet paper? Yes, it is. That is definitely also a weird thank you. There is loin also. Larva, ladder. That's a really weird one. What about liposuction? I don't know. I know some people who never mind. We're gonna go ahead and give it to Javier and Gogs. That is definitely, they were all weird answers. I knew a guy who did liposuction. He paid, I think, $8,000 for them to liposuck 4 pounds. 4 pounds for $8,000. Thank you, by the way, you fat fix it. Yeah, liposuction would be a bad one. All right, so that's for Javier and Gogs. Javier, we're going to put you back on the board at 149. And Gogs, you're going to roll your 1 away. You got a 1. That's all you needed. You're going to go ahead and get that bonus point, Gogs. And we're going to respawn the Angel at number 75. The Reaper will be getting a move, I believe, nearest plastic. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Reaper will be getting moved towards plastic. Fantastic. Oh, and unfortunately got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plastic, you got taken out. Bonus point did you mark? I don't know. Let me check. I actually don't know if I did. I did mark it. Yep, I just checked. It's nice I can go back and check on here. But always good to check. Dumbbells, yeah, dude. Pair of dumbbells, man. I've been working out with dumbbells for years, and you can get a cheap pair for like $40, $30, $20 used. I mean, there's such a cheap way to be able to work out. A lot cheaper than $8,000 for 4 pounds. Moving on to another round of justifiable thoughts. The first 2 people to give me a justifiable answer, starting with the random letter, will get a point. What's an odd way to show gratitude, starting with the letter F? Yuvrov, keep it family appropriate. What did I ask? What's an odd way to show gratitude? These are all odd ways. I'm going to give, you mean saying it. Okay, that's fair. I'm going to give it to you, Javier and Yuvra. Javier and Yuvra, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Welcome to the scoreboard. You're going to be entered as number 6. Since you're number 6 on the scoreboard, you're going to have the number 6 token. I was second. Were you? Not on my screen. Gongs on my screen. You might not see Yuvra's comment. He said, no, yeah, it doesn't come up. It's coming up on mine on live chat, but it's not going to come up on I'll just show you. Because you guys have, what's the other chat called? Top chat on, where I have live chat on, so I see, it's okay, Rob. I see, hold on, guys, I'll show you. I am the ref. I see all the comments where you guys do not see all of the comments. Yuvrov's comment was blocked for you guys. Oh, crap. Hold on. Gonna pull this on my B-day. Bro, it's not even your B-day. You got 29 minutes. Some answers got blocked in chat, not by us. Yes, it's just automatically blocked. All right, I actually have to pull it out on here. Give me 1 second. Here's where Javier, make sure this is all good, said fart, and then Yuvrov had the answer right under, and then Gog said was third. All right, moving on. Yeah, Javier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 away from your nearest angel. You got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yuvrov, we're gonna go ahead and spawn you. I don't know where the phone was. That was my one warning for Yuvrov, to be family friendly. Future answers like that, I will be banning. It's still an acceptable answer. I mean, but it's not family friendly. Seen flushed for less. What? You have not seen flushed for less. If somebody comes in here and say the F word, I would just block their comment normally and just tell them. No, I would not flush for only that. There's definitely no way. Yuvrov has also been here for a while, and we all make mistakes. So Yuvrov, please keep it family friendly. There's definitely no. I've never flushed for less than that. My tantrum is over. Good. Yuvrov, we're gonna spawn you on the board at 68. Somebody is a grouchy pre-birthday boy. Moving on to another round of justifiable thoughts. What's an unusual activity for a family game night starting with the letter B? It's okay. It happens. We all make mistakes. It's not an overly inappropriate one. What's an unusual activity for a family game night? Let's start with a B. What did you say? Oh, boot cleaning. Okay, Javier, you said barf, and I would definitely give it to that. Before I go on to the next ones and see. Actually, boot cleaning works. Gogs, you got it. Javier, you're 1 away. You got a 0. Gogs, we're going to spawn you on 111. Is barf an activity? Have you met? I can only think of it. Yeah, that's fair, Daniel. Have you met anybody with bulimia? They are people who eat and then stick their fingers down their throat after they eat to throw up the food. So that way, yeah, so that can be an activity. I've met many people who do it on purpose, and so that would make a very weird activity to do for a family game thing. Even then, it lasts less than a min. Yeah, but it's still an activity just because it's short. I'm giving it to bark, and I'm giving it to boot clean. Okay, well, boot cleaning also can last less than a minute. Thank you, Plastic and Daniel, for only thinking of dirty answers and refraining. I appreciate it. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. We will Google the definition of activity. I love justifiable thoughts. This is fun. Define activity. The condition in which things are happening or being done. A thing that so the second definition. A thing that a person or group does or has done. Yeah, so a group of people could sit there and barf, and that would make it an unusual activity for a family game night. We could see who can barf the fastest, who can barf the furthest. You know, who can what a group. Hey, it's totally justifiable. First of all, it's an activity. That was a good way to try to unjustify his answer. It is an activity, we determined, and it is definitely unusual. So it is psychos, I would agree. Javier got the point. Totally justifiable. All right, so I give it to Javier and Gogs. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. What were the other answers though? Barking would be weird. Bribing each other, that would almost be like No, I can see people bribing each other on game nights. You still got the point for barfing. But just to sit there and, I don't know, that one could go either way. Wow, this was a hard one. This was a little bit of a tricky one. Gogs, yes, you got the point, and I spawned you on the board. You got spawned on 111, my friend. We're going to move on to another round of justifiable thoughts. Actually, we're going to do... what's an unexpected place to give a speech starting with the letter N? You guys are allowed as many answers as you want. All right, guys, I don't think I can give you the point for nowhere, an unexpected place to give a speech. But since you can't give a speech nowhere, I don't think that we can, because you have to be able to give the speech. But if you are nowhere, you cannot give the speech, I think. All right, Daniel, you said Nigeria. All right, guys, let me hear your appeal. I would say that there could be speeches in Nigeria. I mean, there are speeches in every country because politics and other stuff like that. I don't think Nigeria is yeah, I don't think Nigeria. Javier, you said Narnia. Oh God, I don't know how to go with this. Well, is it middle of nowhere or is it nowhere? Because middle of nowhere starts with an M. Nowhere starts with an N. Nowhere is not middle of nowhere. Nowhere is, we're going to just look it up. Hold on. Sometimes I'm a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. A place, no, okay. Nowhere, a place that is remote, uninteresting, or nondescript. All right, we'll go ahead and give it to you. Okay, I actually did not know that that was one of the definitions for nowhere. I thought it was the other ones. Not in or to any place, not anywhere, no place. All right, Gogs, you got it. Thank you for your appeal. I definitely just expanded my vocabulary a little bit on that one. That is not what I thought I meant. Cool. Good justification. See, this is why it's important to justify your answers. Gogs, you'll get it. We're going to move you towards the nearest angel. You got a 1. All right, I'm not going to give it to Nigeria because a lot of speeches are given to Nigerians. Narnia would be an unexpected place to give a speech. I don't know if you could give a speech in Narnia, but if you could, that would be an unexpected place. If you found Narnia and then just gave a speech, it's justifiable. So, Javier, you'll get it. But wait a minute. Were any speeches given in the movie Narnia? Yeah, it's still unexpected. I'm going to give it to you, Javier. if I woke up in Narnia, not only would I not be expecting talking lions, but I would not be expecting to sit next to talking lions who are also giving a speech. So I'm gonna give it to you, and that's gonna be final, so we can move on. Javier, you got a 1. You needed a 1. You got on the angel. You're gonna get the bonus point, and we're gonna go ahead and respawn the angel on number 72, if I can find it. And the Reaper will be getting a move towards Gogs. You got a 5. Well, let me just make sure. 9 away from El Edwin. 7 away from Gogs. 5, though. Neverland. Is that the Peter Pan one? Is Neverland in Peter Pan? There was a lot of good answers. Yeah, it is Peter Pan. Cool, just Google it. No parking. Nickelodeon, Niagara Falls, Nothing Hill. Oh, that's true, Robert. All right, we're going to do one more round of that with a different letter. One more round of that. What's an unusual... Oh, no, sorry. Where's an unexpected place to give a speech starting with the letter D? That would be random places. That would be a really random place to give a speech. Where's an unexpected place to give a speech? Plastic. What the heck, man? Not family friendly, bro. You know. It's nuts. I can't say that. Oops, I said it. All right, Gogs, you said downstairs. Yeah, dude, if I'm upstairs and I go downstairs and somebody's giving a speech, I am not gonna expect that. I'll give that to you, Gogs. Javier in a dungeon. Oh my God. Could you imagine if you were held captive in a dungeon and somebody just came down and gave a speech? On either side of the cage, that would be unexpected. I'll give it to Javier and Gogs. I think Gogs got it first, though. He did. Let me do the things and then I'll read the other answers for fun. Gogs, you're 4 away from the nearest angel, and you got a 6. You're going to go ahead and grab that angel, ride that angel off, get that bonus point. We're going to respawn the angel at number 68, and then we are going to do Javier. Oh, Reaper's got to move. Reaper's got to move. Reaper's nearest, El Edwin and Yuvra. We're a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Javier, we're going to go ahead and spawn you on 110. 1 away from an angel. Can't think of anything. Fair enough. Javier said doghouse first. Oh, he did say doghouse. Oh, I missed it. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank my family, my friends, my boss for making me do this. Deuces. Doghouse would be also a really weird place. I think you all had good ones. Doormate's Room, Dragon's Lair, Doom, the video game. Plastic. If it was the first 2, I would have. I think you guys all had good answers. All right, moving on to another one. Where's a strange spot to have a deep conversation starting with the letter F? Okay, Gog said a fountain. I think a fountain is not a foot. What is... Okay. Gogs, I don't think I can give it to a fountain because a fountain is such a good place to have a deep conversation. Where's a strange spot to have a deep conversation? And I think a fountain would be good. And if you're in the fountain, especially, that means you're on something. And if you're on something, you're definitely having deep conversations. So I would say that a fountain, whether you're in it or next to it, is a very good, relaxing place to have a deep conversation. So I'm not going to give it to fountain. Robert, you said a fair. I think that is a fountain is romantic. Yes, Daniel, I agree. A fountain is romantic. So I don't think that is a good answer. So I'm not going to give it to fountain. You can appeal in the meantime. But Robert, you said a fair, and I with it coming on you, the water. Yeah, no, like I said, if you are at a fountain, one, if you're sitting next to the fountain, it could be romantic, and I agree with Daniel, it could be more romantic, and it could be a good spot. Two, if you're getting wet by the fountain, you're clearly not of sound, normal mind, which means you're on something. And if you're on something and getting wet in a fountain, you probably have a very deep conversation with the people around you. So I think it's justifiable either way. Now, Robert said fair, and I do not think with 100 screaming teens and kids and families yelling out about that would be a good place to have a deep conversation. There's so many distractions by rides and clowns. So I think fair would be justified. Yeah, I think a fair would be a justifiable spot to not have a good conversation. Gogs, you have many people against you on that one. I'm against you. Daniel said it's a good point of it being a romantic. On the Ferris wheel, though. Javier, that's a good point. On the Ferris wheel, that's a good point. Because if you're on the Ferris wheel, that could be a good spot to have. Actually, Ferris wheels are so short. They're typically only a few minutes that I'm not sure how deep you can really get in a few minutes. I think like you could start to scratch the surface of a conversation, but I don't think that you could really get very deep in the matter of the few minutes that a Ferris wheel ride goes. So I think I'm still going to give it to Robert for that one. Yeah. Ferris wheels can be romantic, but love can be also very shallow, and you don't need a lot of time for that to happen. So, Robert, we're going to give it to you for fair, and then we got one more point to give out. Robert, you're going to spawn on the board at number 80. That was a good answer. These are good. These are good. All right. What if you have a fear of heights? Well, then that would be a strange spot to have a deep conversation. That would be a very strange spot to have a deep conversation then. All right, what do we got next let me go down, fountain and fair. Farmhouse. I think, yeah, you can have a deep conversation at any private place, so I don't think a farmhouse is justifiable. Javier, you said Footloose movie showing. Is that the name of a movie? It is the name of a movie. That would definitely. Where's a strange spot to have a deep conversation? I'll tell you. Then it makes even more sense. I agree, Daniel. It was a very random answer, but extremely justified. It is a very strange place to have a deep conversation in a movie theaters where there's so many people around where you shouldn't be talking anyway. Not only would you not be able to get very deep, you would have a lot of popcorn thrown at you. I would be throwing popcorn at you if you're talking in a movie theater. When did they make Footloose? 1984. Yep, I was not born. It was about 12 years before I was born. Guys, I don't think that fountain is justifiable. I think it's a great place to have a deep conversation. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's, and others would agree. So we're going to go final on that one. And we're going to give it to Javier for Footloose. If you have tried to have a deep conversation, it's a very strange place. So Javier, you're going to get that one. Guys, you get no special treatment because it's your birthday. It's not even your birthday yet. Your birthday's in 10 minutes. Javier, you are 1 away from the nearest angel. You got an 8. You're going to ride that angel off. I'm appealing above you. Yeah. Oh. Javier, you got the bonus point. We're going to respawn the angel at number 27. The Reaper will be getting a move, unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Robert, and he got a 6, unfortunately. It would be weird for me to have a conversation there since I was negative years old. I would agree. All right, we're going to try this one. I don't know how well it's going to go. Where's an odd spot to run into your boss, starting with the letter T? Toilet. Okay. All right. Hey, Bronny, welcome back. Okay, you guys all had good answers. Daniel and Robert with toilet. That would be a weird place to run into your boss, so I'm going to give it to you guys. Who said it first? It looks like Daniel said it, and then Robert said it. Daniel, welcome to the scoreboard. You are number 7 on the scoreboard. I'm going to get a point, and Robert's going to get a point. And since you're number 7 on the scoreboard, you will have the number 7 token. You'll have the yellow token. We're going to spawn you on 132. Guys, we're going to play a lot of Justifiable Thoughts today. I have a lot of new questions for you guys. What's up, Bronny? Bronny, I wish you were here a few minutes ago. We were debating if a fountain was a good or bad spot to have a deep conversation, or an odd spot to have a deep conversation. Oh, you would have been good for that one. We're playing Justifiable Thoughts, though. Welcome. This will be fun. Bronny definitely plays a lot of... He's one of many people who definitely justifies good and bad answers on here, on his side and other side, both ways. So that's always a fun one. I like when there's many people, quite a few of you guys will do that. You'll justify and defend answers that aren't even yours, and it just makes it more fun and fair. Very odd, I have to flip my coins in there. Free place to get coins. And then, got the other one. Robert, we're going to put you back on at... Did I actually spawn Daniel? Where did the 7 token go? Oh, you spawned over there. Okay. Robert, you're going to spawn back on 128. Ooh, not good. Super close to the Reaper. So guys, another round of Justifiable Thoughts. Hey, Josh, welcome back. How you doing? All right, where's an unexpected place to find a motivational poster starting with the letter B? I will take the first 2 justifiable answers and give them both a point. Where's an unexpected place to find a motivational poster? Okay, we have a bathroom. I'm trying to think of a scenario where there would be a good place to put a what business would there be a good place to put a motivational toilet to where you or the motivational toilet? Oh my god, I'm a brain fart. What business would be an appropriate place to put a motivational poster in the bathroom? The gym. Oh, see, Bronny? Okay. You can do it. That would be such a funny poster. Sit on the toilet and look up at the door. It just says, you can do it. Okay, you know what? The bathroom is justifiable. Also in the gym as well is a really good answer for that. Oh, in schools? Yeah, okay. So you know what? We're not going to accept bathroom. Because it was so general, we could definitely find bathrooms with good motivational posters. You said a bar, and I feel, would you guys, I don't go to bars. Have you guys ever seen a motivational poster in a bar? I bet you I could Google it. I quit drinking before the opportunity to go to bars, which is probably a good thing. Okay, well. Yes, it says don't drink and drive. Okay, well, that's okay. I could definitely see them being in bars too. Javier, you said a bamboo forest. Where's an unexpected place to find a motivational poster? If I find anything human related randomly in a bamboo forest, that would definitely count as an unexpected place to find a motivational poster. I'm going to give it to you. Daniel, you said the Bible. You said the Bible. So I'm going to definitely give that to you, because if somebody opens the Bible to try to read some verses and they get a random ad or like a one page, just a random motivational poster instead of the verses that were supposed to go on that, that would definitely count as an unexpected place to find a motivational poster. So I'm going to give it to Javier and Daniel. Also, there's a motivational post that says drink response. That's also true. All right, Javier and Daniel, you guys are getting them. Super good answers. I don't know what would surprise me more, walking through a forest and finding a motivational poster, or walking through or trying to read a Bible and finding a motivational poster in the middle. Both super funny to think about. Javier, we're going to go ahead and spawn you at the board at 49. And Daniel, you are right here. Your nearest angel is pretty kind of far, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15. Okay, you're split. 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. 5, 6, you'll go this way. There's this angel. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to go, unfortunately, the worst path across the Reaper. You got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, W, we're playing Just Bible Thoughts. The Bible apps have ads that will have motivational poster ads. Ooh, Bronny, that's a true one. That's Robert, I would agree that the Bible itself can be motivational, but it's as an actual motivational poster, that would be two different things. It's over. I would say you could definitely see a motivational poster on a Bible app, but I think typically when people think of the Bible, they think of the book. At least that's what came to my mind, and probably many people's minds. So I'm going to give it to him on the technicality of thinking of the actual book. Because in the actual Bible book, it would, sorry, I'm a little tired today, but in the actual Bible book, there definitely would not, it would be a strange place. But I would give it to you for the app, though, for sure. True, but a Bible app is different than a physical Bible. It's a yes, that's where I was going with. Hey, no problem. Welcome back, W. All right, guys, those were good ones. There's some fun technicalities to go over, but there were some good ones. All right, guys, we are going to Annie. Perfect time for break. I was just about to say that we were going to start the break. What about on a hike? You see a motivational poster. The only posters I've ever seen on a hike are Lost Cougar, and I've seen it 2 times in my life. Lost Cougar in this area. That, I'll tell you, that does not motivate me to hike. That is an unmotivation poster. I've seen it twice. Once when I was on the Appalachian Trail in the middle of nowhere, and the last time was actually earlier this year when I was in California hiking with a friend. I'll tell you, I've never in my life hated seeing a poster more Motivate to hike faster. I think motivated to return to my car, maybe. I mean, I still went hiking, but on the Appalachian Trail, I didn't have a choice. In fact, and when I was on the Appalachian Trail, it said lost cougar in the area. Please call if you find it. Who lost their cougar? I don't know. I have a picture of that I will never get rid of that picture. That was the most uncomforting thing I had ever seen. Now I know more about cougars, and if I saw that poster, it would be even more uncomfortable. Thankfully, I was hiking with my ex-wife at the time, and I run faster, so I would have been okay. However, it still could have led to an unfortunate scenario. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go on our halftime break. I'll probably go for at least 1, but up to 2 more hours tonight. We're going to go ahead and start the 5-minute break. At the sound of the gong, the 5 minutes has begun. At the sound of the air horn, the 5 minutes is over. We're going to be doing a lot of justifiable thoughts today. I curated over 100 new questions to try out with you guys today. I will bring this phone on me so I can keep chatting. Also, Gogs, happy birthday. I don't know if you're still here, but here's a little firework. And I will of course, keep a stopwatch on me. Break is going to start right now. Welcome, Annie and W. Hey, it's Shannon. I host the games and keep score while you play them by commenting. If you would like to support the channel and enter the Hall of Supporters, my Cash App is Shannon1742. My PayPal and Venmo are mindfuldiscovery@yahoo.com. These should be pinned in the comments. If you are interested in any of the games played on this show or the props used, I have affiliate links in the description. I earn a commission for each product bought at no extra cost to you. Another way you could show support is by purchasing my book, Beyond Solitaire, 52 Unique One-Player Games. This is a book on learning the rules for 52 solitaire-type card games with various levels of difficulties, chance, and skill. I wrote detailed instructions for new and experienced players to be able to learn these games, along with setup pictures for examples. Beyond Solitaire, 52 Unique One-Player Games is available on Amazon as a paperback book and on the Kindle store. It is also enrolled in the Kindle Unlimited program. We have a minute left in the break. Who will enter the Hall of Champions tonight? The three key principles for this game show. We want to be fair, we want to have fun, and we want to be friendly. I personally want to thank this community and everyone in the Hall of Fame for helping develop this positive game show experience. Welcome back, everybody. Moving on to another round of Justifiable. Actually, we're going to start it off with Spot It. Just let some people get back in. One quick round of Spot It. The first two people tell me what image is on both of these cards will get a point, and then we're going to go move back to Justifiable Thoughts. Oh, honey mustard pretzels sound good. Josh, did I say it? The sound of Gogs will start the break, or did I actually say it right? I can totally see myself saying it wrong. I've been getting up early. Bomb, Javier and Brawny. Javier and Brawny, welcome to the scoreboard. As a former champion, you are entered in as red. You're number 8 on the scoreboard, but that doesn't matter. You have your own game piece. Flattered. Guys, it is Gog's birthday today. He is officially 45 years old. Entering his late 50s today. Brawny, oh wait, I think I have to give it to Javier first. Javier, you are 1, 2, 3 away from your nearest angel. Bro, I was saying bomb for the cookies, but that worked out. Heck yeah, nice. Javier, you got a 7. You're going to get that bonus point. We're going to respawn the angel at 49. And the Reaper will be getting a move towards, who's number 7? Daniel. He's closest to Daniel. He got a 1. Good stuff. And Brawny, we're going to spawn you on the board at a 107. Uh-oh. Super close to the angel, or to the Reaper. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to Justifiable Thoughts as soon as I grab a water bottle right over here. Give me 1 second. Oops. Can anyone think of some useless inventions? That's an interesting question, Robert. Because I don't think it would be useless in the mind of the person who had invented it, even if it were for a gag effect. Oh, or like make up one. Dog carrier. There's dog carriers out there for small enough dogs. Yeah, maybe like a glove to catch an airplane. That sounds pretty useless. All right, we're going to move on to Justifiable Thoughts. Where should you not throw a surprise party? Starting with the letter S. Waterproof tea bags. Guys, that's not very family friendly. A parachute that opens on impact would definitely be useless. All right, where should you not throw a party? Swamp is probably a good answer. I would definitely say a swamp. You should not throw a party. I'm sure people have. However, I do not think that you should throw a party in a swamp. So I'm going to give it to Gogs. And W, you said a psych ward. Uh, I could see psych ward parties going bad. They might try to. Yeah, that's not a place for a party. That's an environment to get healthy and grow. And I would not say a psych ward would be a good idea. That's a P, not an S, though. Oh! Hey. Javier, that's a great one. Oh, W, that was a good answer. Unfortunately, it was the wrong letter. Thank you. Thank you, Javier, for pointing that out. Guys, your answer does have to start with the random letter that I choose. And that did not start with the random letter. So, that I chose. So, thank you very much. Nope, that's okay. Does sound like an S, but it is not an S. So, actually, we cannot give it to Psych Ward. Brawny, you said a spa. Where should you not throw a surprise party? Well, actually, my sister-in-law, well, my ex-sister, soon-to-be ex-sister-in-law, threw a birthday party at a spa for somebody, and I think that would actually be a very nice place to throw a surprise birthday party for somebody. So I don't think I can give it to spa. Sahara Desert. God, that'd be so horrible. Spas are relaxing. It was probably not a surprise one. It was not a surprise one, but the fact that they had, well, ooh, that's a good point, though, Brawny. That's a good point. Spas are relaxing and probably not the place to throw a lively, engaging party. So actually, Brawny, that was a good point. So, because now that I think about it, only part of their evening, her birthday evening was at the spa, and then it moved on to other things. So, you know what? I'll give it to you. Sister-in-law's spa party. I'll give it to you on that one, Brawny. So we'll go ahead and give it to Gogs and Brawny. Gogs, we're going to put you on the board at 49. Oh, Gogs, you landed on the Angel. Getting the bonus point immediately. Angel's going to respawn on 6. Nope, there's already one there. 129. And the Reaper will be getting a move 3 away from Daniel. I thought it was next to Brawny, but the path doesn't go that way. So, we got a 0. Perfect. And Brawny, you are 5 away from the nearest Angel. You got a 3. Submarine that ejects everyone who's surprised. Oh, man. That would be a bad place. We need to get Shannon to do dice. I have so many dice. We will start here. Let me grab another die. I have an unbelievable plethora of dice. Yeah, I have a lot of die. Let me pick another 9-sided die. Let's try. Make sure it has a 0 on it to keep it fun. Well, we'll go ahead and try this die. Yeah, since I like to design one that doesn't have 0s on all sides this time, please. That would actually be really fun. Yes, I scrap a lot of games, and so I typically when I buy a game and it doesn't work for stream or for other purposes. Sometimes I buy games just to scrap them. For example, I bought a game for $1.25 just because for the only fact that it came with 8 dry erase markers, and I cannot buy 8 dry erase markers anywhere else for $1. So that's the entire reason I bought it. And then I took the dry erase markers out and a bunch of other things from it, like dice and other things, and then threw the rest away. What's an unusual thing to shout during a quiet moment starting with the letter M? think almost everything will be justified here. You guys all had some good ones. What's an unusual thing to shout during a quiet moment? You guys said moo. Mom, my leg fell off, my eyes, mouse. I think everything here works as a justifiable answer. So I'm gonna give it to moo. Javier and Bronny, you guys will get it. Javier, you're gonna go ahead and spawn you on 47. Bronny, we're gonna go ahead and roll the die. You are 2 away from the nearest angel, and you got a 9. You're gonna get that bonus point. We're gonna respawn the angel at number 92. And the Reaper will be getting a move towards Daniel yet again, rolling the green die, and he got a 2. Moving on to another round of justifiable thoughts. What's a strange thing to find in a vending machine starting with the letter C? Yeah, the Reaper's getting close. Carpet, cactus, corn, car toy, a carrot, a crab, C4. Okay, I would definitely say carpet is a weird thing to find. Now, I'm going to give it to Javier. That is for sure a weird thing to find in a vending machine. I'm going to do Javier's turn, and then we're going to find the next one. Javier, you're 2 away from the nearest angel, and you got a 6. This die's a little hard to read, so I might get a different one. You're going to get that bonus point. Respawn the angel at number 54. And the Reaper will be getting a move 1 away from Daniel, and he got a 3. Unfortunately, we will be taking you out. Now we're going to go ahead and give the other point out. Daniel, unfortunately, you said a cactus. I say unfortunately because you just got taken off the board. A cactus is definitely a weird thing to find in a vending machine. You see, I was thinking aloe vera drinks for cactus. Oh, I was even thinking, corn chips for corn. See, on a technicality, yeah, but I don't think, that's a weird one, right? Because, yeah, you could definitely find cactus products and corn products. You could find pretty much any food item as a product in a vending machine, but you wouldn't find like a cactus plant. But it's weird because you would find part of the cactus because it is made into ones. And it depends. What do you guys think? How technical do you want to go on that? Because on a technicality, and almost any food you would be able to find in a product. But yeah, not the raw ingredient or the plant itself. So I'm going to say Daniel did get it. Wait a minute. Aloe vera is a cactus? I don't think aloe vera is a cactus now that I think about it. Wait a minute. It might be. No, aloe vera is not a cactus. No, but they do make... Do they make that? That's a good point. No, that they do definitely make cactus drinks that you could find. Hey, I just realized that there might actually be carpet in a vending machine to actually, like, at the bottom of the vending machine to soft the landing. Give me a second. Oh, wow. There are carpets in vending machines. Yes, vending machines can have carpet or other mats. So actually, to be fair, you can find a carpet in a vending machine. because it would be at the bottom where the drinks or the snacks fall to soften the land. So Javier, I actually have to take your point away and your bonus point. What a wild, wild, wild one. That is wild, but it's super common, apparently, now that I think about it. And just we're just going to leave the Angels as is. Therefore, since you would not have got the bonus point, actually, Daniel, you would be back on the board. Daniel, you would be back on the board. And I was going to give you the point for cactus. However, Bronny just said Google cactus in vending machine. Oh, no. Let's see what comes up. You gotta be kidding me. Moving forward, I have to Google everything that you guys say because there are cactus vending machines. Now I have to Google everything in vending machines. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Daniel. Unfortunately, there are vending machines designed specifically to dispense cactus or cacti. And unfortunately, you do not get. I don't think a carpet's breaking that fall. Okay, what were the other answers? Oh no. Okay. What are some of the other answers? Let's see what we have after cactus. Corn. I'm just gonna corn in a vending machine. This is gonna be more disappointing than the cactus. Yep, there are corn on the cob vending machines. This is ridiculous. This is like that statue. Oh my God, you can get just pre-packaged corn on the cobs in vending machines. Oh no. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. All right. Unfortunately. All right. Car toys are probably in a vending machine. Car toy in a vending machine. Oh, yeah. Hot Wheels vending machines. All right, Robert, you said a carrot. Can we give someone a point? God, these people will put anything in a vending machine. Okay, there's a carrot. A crab in a vending machine. That's like the statue one. Okay, live crabs too. That's a little messed up. No, they're not live. Are they live? I don't want to know. All right. Daniel, C4. It's got to be the first one you cannot find in a vending machine. Oh, on a technicality, there's a drink named C4. Oh, my God. Oh, there's a Daniel. Unfortunately, you were so close, but there's a drink named C4. Super common in the U.S. Totally forgot about it. So, yeah, there's C4 in a vending machine. Oh, God. I meant the explosive. And you know what? That's fair. I'm going to give it to you, Daniel. Well, hold on. C4 bomb in vending machine. Okay. Daniel, I'm going to give it to you. I'm not American. Dang it. No, Daniel, I'm going to give it to you because you know what? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you because that is. He didn't say bomb. No, he didn't. But I mean, when people typically talk about C4, they mean the bomb. I mean, every time I've ever talked about C4, especially playing video games, I mean the bomb, not the drink. Oh man, Daniel, you know what? You would have that's definitely justifiable. Daniel, you will get the first point, which was very good timing, I'll have you know, because you're right next to here. Give me a second. I actually have to go back just a little bit and see where I took Javier off. Because that might have affected where your angel would have been. Okay, so Javier should actually be back right here. And the other angel that I moved... Oh, I never put it back on the board. Should be back here. All right, so we're caught up. Daniel, you're going to go ahead and we're going to do your roll, and then we're going to look for one more justifiable answer. Your nearest angel is pretty far. 9 this way. 9 also that way. We're going to go ahead and give you a roll. You got a 1. Oh, no. We are being technical and justified. You know, it's a pretty good tie because you would find the C4 drink, but he did mean the C4 dynamite. And so Javier said carpet, but he didn't mean on the bottom. So technically, Daniel shouldn't get it either. Oh, that's a weird one. That's a weird one because you would absolutely... W, this game is so much fun. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, but you could still find carpet in a vending machine, whereas, and he meant just carpet you would find on the ground, and you would just find that in a vending machine. Daniel meant the C4 bomb, not the C4 drink, and you would not find the C4 bomb in a vending machine. If you guys have proof of that, do not send it to me. Some things are illegal to send over the internet. He meant selling carpet in a vending machine. Ooh, if we go 100% super technical, he would be wrong, but as a justifiable thoughts, selling carpet inside the vending machine, though, however, sounds very justifiable. So I'm going to Google carpet sold in a vending machine, and we're going to see. Thank God. Thank God carpet is not sold in a vending machine. Oh. All right, guys. What about if you say C4 when playing a battleship? I'm confused. When you say C4 outside the US, oh, I see. When you say C4 outside the US, it definitely means the bomb. When you say C4 here, we usually talk about the bomb. So, okay, there's definitely other times you would say C4, like you could say C4 in battleship. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it to Javier, and we're going to give it to Daniel. So, therefore, we're actually going to go back to what it was before, where Javier did get that angel. Daniel, you did get swooped from what it was before. And since you were taken off the board, and then you got a point, we're just going to spawn you back on. We're going to spawn you at 138. All right, guys. We're going to leave it there, and we're going to be able to move on to the next one. All right, definitely super surprised. We found out that there are cacti vending machines. That's a super weird one. All right. We're going to move on to the next round of justifiable thoughts. What's a weird item to bring to a job interview, starting with the letter W? Okay, we have great answers. What's a weird thing to bring? What's a weird item to bring to a job interview? Gogs, I cannot give you the point for wife because your wife is not an item. If we define item, an individual article or unit, especially one that is part of a list, collection, or set. So I'm not going to give you the point for wife. Wings. Wings definitely are individual units of a set of wings. On invite, a wife can be considered an item. What? Hold on. This is super interesting one. All right, an item, an individual article or unit, especially one that is part of a list, collection, or set. All right, we're going to look up the definition for article and unit. A particular item or object, definitely not an object, so we're going to look up unit. Go super technical. Huh. Okay, you're going to get it. An individual thing or person regarded as single and complete, but which can also form an individual component of a larger or more complex whole. Brawny, good justification for Gogs. Gogs, your wife is an item, and you are going to get the point. I did not say that. You did. Gogs, we're going to give it to you there. Happy birthday. I hope you're not playing next to Laura. If you are, I'm sorry, Laura. Gogs, we're going to go ahead and put you on the board. Actually, I have to put this angel on the board, 68. Gogs, we're going to put you on the board at 59. I just came back. What was the question? Love this. Bronny, I'm so glad you like this game. Guys, this is super fun game. The question was, which we gave the first point out, what's a strange... Oh, that's the wrong one. What's a weird item to bring to a job interview? Gog said his wife, and the definition of an item is an individual article or unit, especially one that is part of a list, collection, or set. And a unit is an individual thing or person regarded as single and complete, but which can also form an individual component of a larger or more complex whole. Due to Bronny's justification, we did look into it and gave him the point. So we're going to move on to the next one and see what we have. Brawny, wings definitely is a single thing, part of a set. A wing is part of, so we're going to give it to you if you bought some buffalo wings to a job interview with probably the intention, I assume, to bribe the guy to hire you. It's definitely chicken wings. Yeah, I definitely thought you meant chicken wings. It would be even weirder if you just wore a pair of Halloween wings to a job interview. Both of them equally weird items to bring to a job interview. Javier, you're so close with washing machine, wart medicine, a window. Oh my God, a waterproof tea bag, wrong clothes. That we got a lot of good answers. A weeping willow sapling. Guys, there's some good answers. All right. Moving on to the next one. What's something that should never be trusted, starting with the letter K? We have a kangaroo. I would definitely say you should never trust a wild animal. Even domesticated animals can be tricky to fully trust. So I'm going to give it to a kangaroo because you probably should, especially because they could mess you up. Javier, you'll get the point for kangaroo. All right, the next one, KFC. I think I'm not going to give write the points out until we have a final say on everything. So Javier, I'll give it to you for kangaroo. Daniel, you said KFC. What's something that should never be trusted? KFC. All right, Kentucky Fried. Do you guys have Kentucky Fried Chicken in Brazil? I would say fast food places definitely use a lot of shady tactics, with like putting preservatives and things like that in their food, and so I don't think you should trust. You missed the question, however, it seems like a justifiable answer because it was what's something that should never be trusted, and you said KFC, and I don't think that you should trust KFCs because they definitely fast food are known for putting things in the food that they shouldn't. So I'm actually going to give it to you, Daniel, on that one. So we're going to make that one final. Javier and Daniel coming in clutch with KFC. Cannot trust fast food. I would eat it too. That doesn't mean that you can't trust it. I'm sorry, that doesn't mean you can trust it just because you'd eat it. All right. That was good. Let me go ahead and do the things we've got. Javier, we're going to spawn you at number 115. And Daniel, we're going to spawn you. I think you already spawned right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 6 away from the nearest angel. We'll roll the green die for you. You got a 2. All right, moving on to the next round of Justifiable Thoughts. I've never had KFC in Kentucky, only in everywhere else. I would never trust somebody's Kool-Aid. What should never be celebrated, starting with the letter P? All right, we definitely have some good and weird answers. W, you said plagiarism should never be trusted. That's a weird one. I like that because you're trusting, like oftentimes people are like professors are trusting that their writing is not. Wait, what did I say? What should never be celebrated? So sorry, thank you. Sorry, I have a little bit tired today. What should never be celebrated? Wow. Thank you guys so much for the correction. I do have the list right here. I was able to come back to and check. Okay. Plagiarism definitely should not be celebrated. W. Thank you, W and Bronny, for pointing that out. W, welcome to the scoreboard. As a former champion, you are entered in as red. Oop. You're going to be number 9 on the scoreboard. Since you're number 9, you'll have the number 9 token. And since you're a former champion, your token is red. We're going to spawn you on the board at 77. This is your number 9 token. Thank you guys for correcting me. Celebrating poop. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to have to not give it to Bronny and Daniel for poop and pee. What should never be celebrated, because oftentimes when people potty train, like toddlers and stuff, they celebrate when they use the bathroom correctly. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yep. So I actually, unfortunately, pooping and peeing is celebrated amongst young kids to train them. It's good to use the bathroom. So what should never be celebrated? A party. Well, that's an interesting one because a party is a celebration. So would you ever have a party and then celebrate that you had a party? That's super weird. So a party is a social gathering of invited guests, typically involving eating, drinking, and entertainment. That's an activity celebration, not the object itself. Boston Tea Party is celebrated. Oh, okay. Okay, Boston Tea Party is celebrated, so that one is not justified. Daniel, you also said the police should never be celebrated. I know that that is a very controversial topic. However, there have been police who have done good things and have been celebrated for good deeds. Of course, that's a very controversial topic. So I'm going to say that that one is has been celebrated in the past. Bronny, you said a plum. I don't know how in the world what you would celebrate for because of a plum. But Bronny, I'm gonna give you the plum. I don't think there's a good reason to celebrate a plum. Bronny, you're gonna go ahead and get that. All right, W and Bronny. Guys, these are some really good answers. Got him. Look at Daniel. People celebrate all kinds of fruits. Oh, I don't know. Oh man, what a weird one. Daniel, have you yourself ever been to a celebration of a plum? And did that mean that the celebration should have taken place? Plum blossoms in Japan. I think that's a flower, though. No, sir. You yourself have never been to a plum celebration. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna give it to Bronny, and I do think he meant the fruit. Not. Thank you, Daniel, for your honesty. Much appreciated. National Plum Day is celebrated in the UK on August 28th. Well, they say that. We need a UK person in here. Where's a UK person? We've got, come on, Plastic, Gogs. Oh, where's Richard when you need him? Even Sasso. Gogs, get back here. Yeah, but do they celebrate it, though? Plum party next weekend, everybody. Thank you, Javier. It's kind of like how we have National Pie Day here on March 14th. Like, we say Happy Pie. Nobody's celebrating. We're not throwing a party because of a math number. We're not, you know what I mean? Like, they have the day in UK of National Plum Day. What, are you just trolling? Is that even real? Hold on, wait a minute. National Plum Day in the UK. The aim is to restore plums to the top of the British fruit charts. Wait a minute. There's two things about this question. One, what should never be celebrated? Okay, so first of all, is it celebrated? Second of all, should it be celebrated? They're thanking Mother Nature's plums for the success of their town. Okay, you know what? That's a good celebration. Okay, how do British people celebrate National Plum Day? If they actually get together and celebrate it, we'll there's no way this is real. There are multiple matches for how to celebrate National Plum Day, including National Plum Pudding Day and the Pershore Plum Festival. Oh, they have a plum festival? Okay, that's good. The first couple I read were eating plum pudding, making plum pudding at home, inviting friends and family over to enjoy plum pudding. This is the worst celebrations ever. Unfortunately, Brawny, the United Kingdom have ruined your plum answer, and plum is not justifiable as something that should never be celebrated. Thank you, W, because apparently plums are the only reason. Oh, it's a festival. I'm cooked. Yeah, no, unfortunately, plums are the only reason that that town in the United Kingdom has survived to the point where they have a festival and they celebrate it. So a plum is not going to work. All right, moving on to the next answer. Periodontal infection. Okay, W, you're going to get that one. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I want to Google it. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, W, you already got the point for plagiarism. You already got the point for plagiarism, so you're not going to get the point. You can't get 2 points. You already got the point for plagiarism, so never mind on that one. You guys can give as many answers as you want, in case your first one is justified either way. However, you can still only get 1 point. So we have to go to proctologist from Daniel. What is a proctologist? A medical doctor who specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of conditions affecting the lower digestive tract, including the colon, rectum. Okay. I'm not I'm gonna go ahead and say Gum Health Day celebrated on May 12th. We are talking about the other gums. And I'm gonna say that it is not celebrated. All right, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and move on from this one. I'm gonna give it to Daniel. W got it. Daniel got it. W, you were spawned here. Daniel, where is your number 7 token here? 1, 2, 3, 4 away from the nearest angel. Oh, you got a 4, Daniel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. You're gonna get that bonus point. Respawn the angel at 146. Sometimes I feel like I should read what I Google in my head first before I say it out loud. Oh, wait a minute. The angel has to respawn here, not Daniel. Oh, what about mine? Let me see, Robert. What'd you say? Parachute that opened up on impact. Oh, Robert, you were so close. That would have been the next one I would have read. That would have been a horrible celebration. Robert, you were so close. That would have definitely immediately been a justifiable one. You should. I agree, Javier. Uh-oh, Bronny. I'm so glad you're having fun, guys. I gotta try something. I'm crying out laughing over here. Oh, no. These answers are getting wild, guys. I am so glad you guys are enjoying this. Those answers are final for those. Moving on to the next question. What's an unexpected place to receive life advice, starting with the letter E? I would say Earth is definitely an expected place to find life advice. In fact, unless you're an astronaut, I don't know where else you would find it. Robert and Javier, I think you're going to give you guys the point for elephant's back. Elephant's back and an elephant. I think that's great. Oh, you said unexpected. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. Javier and Robert, you're going to go ahead and get it for elephant. On an elephant's back, or staring at an elephant, or life advice from an elephant. Elephants are smart, but if they start speaking... First, if I'm on an elephant's back on a ride, I'm not expecting life advice. Second of all, if an elephant gives me life advice, it would be very unexpected that the elephant spoke English. And so either way... Gogs, well, we already came to the conclusion, but Gogs, have you ever celebrated National Plum Day? I know it's a UK thing, and you are in Scotland, but life is so hard. I'm glad you guys are liking this game. I love this game. Javier, and I believe I gave Javier the point, and Robert, probably because the mark is open. Every day is Plum Day. You would not have been a help earlier. I'm gonna make sure I gave Javier the point, and I did. Cool. Dumbo gave good advice. Oh man, there's not a real elephant, and it was a human riding it. That's such a weird one. That's such a electric chair. What? Where's an unexpected place to receive life advice? Yeah, but would it be life advice since you can't use the advice in a few seconds? Like, what kind of life advice could you give somebody who's on the electric chair? Like, oh, I would say don't do that again, but it doesn't matter. So, but then again, actually, therefore, it would be an unexpected place to receive life advice. Yeah, that's the point, though. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair, Daniel. I actually changed my mind on it so fast. That would totally be unexpected. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine they give you one last therapy session and then at the end of it, be like, well, your time's up. Then they just zap you? That would be horrible. When your life flashes before your eyes, it's the best advice you could get. Well, and sometimes the last advice. Yeah, actually, you know what? That would have been a great answer. That was good. Good justifications back and forth. All right, that was super good. All right, moving on to another round of. Oh, I gave Robert the point, but I did not move Elmo. Elmo, you're 4 away from the nearest angel, and you got a 2. I feel like this is a hard die to see the 2. Although I don't even know if you guys can really see the numbers anyway, typically. You really can't, can you? Let me see. Not really, anyway. Okay. That was a tricky one. It was a little late, but that was a fun answer. That was a fun one. All right, where would it be inappropriate to camp? Starting with the letter A. Where would it be inappropriate to camp? Starting with the letter A. So, like, camp isn't like pitching tents and. Where would it be inappropriate to camp? I might have said that one a little bit weird. All right, we have an apple. Like that, if I saw, you have to be careful with how I pronounce things. What is an arvery for? A large cage, building, or enclosure for keeping birds in. How do you pronounce it? Oh, do you mean an aviary? Probably. You probably mean an aviary, which is Aviary. That's what it corrected to. So I'm going to give it to you, Gogs, for an aviary. That would probably be a very inappropriate place to camp. I'll give it to Gogs, and then Javier, you said an avalanche. I would say it would definitely be an inappropriate place to camp in an avalanche, or even in a spot where an avalanche just ended. Yeah, that would be an inappropriate. I don't know how you'd probably just die, which is not very appropriate in many settings. So we're gonna give it to aviary and avalanche, I think. Because you could try to camp in an avalanche. You wouldn't get very far, but you could try. All right, we'll give it to Gogs and Javier. Gogs, where you 5 away from your nearest angel, rolling the green die. You got a 3. Javier, also 5 away from your nearest angel. You also got a 3. Moving on to the next round of. Yeah, what were some of the other answers? Al Shahid Park. I've never even heard of that park. That's a pretty big park, huh? The largest park in Kuwait? Or Kuwait? That'd probably not be good. Aardvark. Not camp on an aardvark. Alabama. Alabama's a great place to camp if you know where to go. Haven't been yet. Amongst the Lions would definitely not be a good one. Apple. You guys had another person's house. Oh man, you guys all had some good answers for places that would be inappropriate to camp. Where's a strange spot to set up a lemonade stand? Starting with the letter B. Wait, they have no homeless people in Kuwait because they immediately deport them? What if they're from Kuwait? Where's a strange spot to set up a lemonade stand? Starting with the letter B. Starting at the top, we have a beehive. What is a brudge? Oh, you probably meant a bridge. All right, you said a beehive, Gogs. I think that would be a strange place to set up a lemonade stand, especially because the bees would be attacking you and your customers. So that would not be a good spot. I'll give it to you, Gogs. Javier, you said a bridge. However, there's so many walking paths that go over a bridge that there's a lot of foot traffic, not on all, but on a lot of bridges and stuff. And so it would actually there could be street vendors on bridges. That's a normal thing. 'Cause I think most bridges have walking paths. So we're gonna go ahead and not give it to that one. All right, Bronny, you said a barnyard. I think a barnyard would be an appropriate place if somebody was doing like a barnyard sale or a yard sale. You know, it's an area of open ground around a barn. I think you could put a lemonade stand while other people are trying to sell some goods. Or, hey, Michael B. Kuwait is the deportation capital of the world. Yeah, but what do they do with the homeless people who are there? Oh, that makes sense, WIC. I just reread they're one of the richest countries in the world and spend money to help Kuwaitis. Oh, that's cool. All right, I don't think I can give it to Bridge or Barnyard. Balenciaga? What is that? I'm going to read it to myself first. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, yeah, I think that I don't even know how to pronounce this. Balenciaga, huh? I don't know. Something to do with clothing, fancy stuff where people can't walk down an aisle and it does not look, yeah, that would definitely be a strange spot to set up a lemonade stand. I think you'd get shooed away before you sold some lemonade. Balenciaga, is that it, Gogs? The Balenciaga is a fancy brand and lemonade stand. Gotcha. Thanks, Gogs. Balenciaga is a fancy brand. Does Balenciaga sell lemonade? No, Balenciaga does not sell lemonade. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and give it to that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give it to Gogs and W. You laughing so hard at that? I don't know, man. I just saw I don't know. Some people like to branch out. They could sell like designer clothes and lemonade. Like I don't know. Oh God, Robert, that sounds so inappropriate. A lemonade stand in a bathroom. Just Google research alone. Ah, man. I have Googled really weird things because of this game show, and it's been very fun. And there's been some things I should not have Googled, and some things I definitely regret Googling. All right, going back up, we have Beehive and the other people. Gogs and W. Gave you guys the point. Gogs, you're 2 away from the nearest. Angel, you got a 3. You're going to go ahead and get that bonus point. And we're going to respawn the Angel on number 60. The Reaper will be getting a move towards either Javier or W. It's a tie. Let's see if the Reaper moves. The Reaper got a 1. Doesn't matter. And W, you are 2 away from your nearest Angel. And you got a 1. guys had some interesting spot. You guys had all good answers. All right, moving on to another round. What's a bizarre location to hold a funeral, starting with the letter T? What's a bizarre location to hold a funeral, what's a bizarre location to hold a funeral, starting with the letter T? Titanic while sinking sounds like a pre-funeral. Oh, that was probably not appropriate. Titanic is the best answer. Guys. Oh no. All right, started at the top. Gogs, you said a toilet. Where's a bizarre location to hold a funeral? Oh, I've held a funeral at a toilet before when I've had to flush fish when I was a kid. Me and a couple friends before, and we'd stand around at the toilet and say, "Well, you were a good fish. It was a great fish." You know, we were kids, and then we'd throw the dead fish on and then flush the fish. Sorry, that is. I've definitely held. Me too. It was a goldfish. Sorry, Gogs. Unfortunately, a toilet is definitely an appropriate place to hold a funeral. I have held funerals at toilets before, amongst other people. No way. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm unfortunately not joking. I have held a funeral, and I am not. I swear to God, Gogs, I was like a kid, like maybe 9, 10 years old. I get a fish. When it dies, when a fish dies, you just flush it down the toilet. And if I had a friend over, one of my friends I grew up with, her and I would just stand around, kind of, half joking, half sad. Not really sad, but half joking. I swear to God, guys, I'm not joking. I've had a funeral at a toilet before. Sure, it was like 10 seconds long. I held a funeral for my turtle in the alley. Broddy, that's way weirder than anything I've said in the last 30 seconds. I'm not joking that I've held a funeral in around a toilet, but Broddy, you held a funeral for your turtle in the alley? Would you say goodbye, Shelly, then just threw him in the dumpster? How do you hold a funeral? I'm dead serious. So is the turtle, apparently. You guys can all kick rocks. You were a kid. All right, well, that's fair. Okay. I don't know what's weirder, holding a funeral for a turtle in an alley. Probably that, or holding a funeral for a fish around a toilet. Both weird, but like I'm putting it's a respect thing with the fish, They're from the water. You bring it back to the water. You burned his shell. All right, Broddy, you win. That one was way weirder. Mine's kind of normal. I'm not the only one who's flushed a fish and said goodbye. Even if it was a brief 2 seconds. You guys can all kick rocks. I swear to God, Gogs. It might not be normal to hold a funeral for a fish around a toilet, but it's not too abnormal. You set him on fire and his shell remained. Wait, were you the reason he died, or was this like he was already dead? What was the... He was already dead. Oh, thank God. All right, we're not going to give it to toilet. Let me go back up and see. Javier, you said a telephone booth. All right, what was the question? Where's a bizarre location to hold a funeral? A telephone booth would be super weird. I'm glad your turtle was already dead. What did toilet say? Toilet did not get it. Toilet, yeah. Where's a bizarre location to hold a funeral, starting with the letter T? Toilet did not get it. Since when is a toilet appropriate for a funeral in any culture? Well, whenever Americans started flushing their fish down toilets, and seeing as I'm not the only one who's done it, and I've done it on multiple occasions, a toilet is an appropriate place to have a funeral, depending on the body. Yo, what's up, Luke to Duke? Yeah, so a toilet's an appropriate place to hold a funeral depending on what animal died. You know, I mean, it'd probably just be fish related. Like I wouldn't try to flush my cat. Um, well, one of them's kind of a hole, but besides him, I wouldn't try to flush any other cat. I wouldn't try to flush him either. So yeah, toilet's an appropriate place to hold a funeral. Gogs has a point. It gotta make sense. It does make sense. This is a legit thing in America. I don't think I'm the only person who's held a funeral around like a short, even a few second funeral. All right. Hold on. You guys want to get technical? All right. Define funeral. A ceremonious honoring a dead person, typically involving burial or cremation. Well, we buried it in the toilet, but it's not a person. All right. Hold on. Yeah, well, we're not going to go off the archaic one. The ceremonies honoring a dead person, typically. Well, I definitely honored the fish. Well, all right, look. You wouldn't eat in a toilet. Yeah, I wouldn't eat in a toilet either. I just flush my fish down it. Funeral is not just dump the dead, it's a ceremony. No. It's unjustified, or I mean, it is justified because it's the ceremonies honoring a dead person. A fish is not a person. So glad I got the recording again. Welcome, Luke to Duke. We're playing Justifiable Thoughts. All right. Look, it's justified, Gogs, because a fish is not a person. I think if it didn't say person, it'd be fine. I've held fish funerals at toilets, but a fish is not a person, so therefore, Gogs, you will get it. Cremating, I don't know, your grandma or something and flushing her down the toilet is a bizarre location to hold a funeral. But I mean, it's budget friendly, but it's still bizarre. So it can be ceremonious flushing the fish down. No, I agree, W, but the fish isn't a person, so therefore we can't, unfortunately, count it. Don't push it, W. It's look, as justifiable as it is, unfortunately, a fish is not a person. So Gogs, it would be horrible for you to cremate your granny and flush her down the toilet, so I'm going to give you the point. Sometimes I love to be psychopaths. It's just a goldfish, bro. They're like a quarter a pop here, man. You could practically get them in a vending machine. Hey, you got it though for toilet, dude. Good stuff. You got it. All right, Gogs, you're gonna get it for toilet. And Javier, telephone booth. That's an easy one. You definitely shouldn't hold a funeral at a telephone booth. Not for a human. All right, Gogs and Javier. It's a good round, guys. Good round. Don't arrange my funeral. Oh my God. No, I already said that if you go or when you go, Gogs, have Laura send me a little urn with your ashes in it. And so that can be her piece. But then when, so you can be here forever. But then if I ever have to ban Laura, then I'd probably just flush you down the toilet. So you'll remain here forever unless Laura has to get flushed and has to get this flushed, then you'll get actually flushed. Or no, I'd probably still keep you though. I'll still keep you. I mean, you're dead you, in an urn, but. Gogs and Javier, let's go ahead and move you guys' pieces. Yeah, if you guys ever Duke, I can check it out later. I'll haunt you forever. That's fine. I want a little urn with Gog's ashes on the board. Well, look. I don't want that prematurely. That's not, obviously we all die. And if I live longer than all of you guys, or however many of you guys are welcome to have your ashes sent in a little game piece and brought on the show, and you will live forever on the game show. So it'd be cool if I could make a little die or something. Make a little die that I could put ashes in, and maybe we'll put like Gog's ashes in there. And we could just roll the die with Gog's in there, or whoever passes. We all pass. It's not an abnormal thing. And then you could still literally be a part of the game, or maybe figure out how to make the ashes heavy enough to put you into a time thing. Remember somebody said they were timeless here last week. They're in for an unfortunate surprise. Gods will give me a 0. Yeah, Luke the Duke. True meaning of a spooky dookie. If you flush him. What was that, Javier? Oh my God. Fell off the truck and could have split my head open. I will definitely watch that later. When we asked about ages, they said, man, I cannot remember that. That's interesting. Gogs is a healthy 45. He's not going anywhere. Well, he's actually 35, so hopefully we have him for a while. Your leg looks off on that? Yeah, I'm totally going to watch that later. No, W, I definitely said he was 45. All right, I got to move the pieces real quick, Gogs. We're going to spawn you on 88. And Javier, we're going to move you 2 away from the nearest angel. You only got a 1. I don't know if I like this green die. It's hard. It's even hard for me to read. And I'm next to black die. Oh, it probably was plastic now that I think about it. Yeah, it was plastic messing around. Luke to Duke, if he's 35, how are you 27 and went to school together? Luke to Duke, I don't know what makes you think we went to school together. Gogs is in Scotland, and I am in the United States. You might be mistaking him with Javier. Javier and I are the same age, and we went to school together for... Javier is not 30. Gogs is 35. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Gogs. Misheard. No problem, Luke the Duke. I was so confused. I thought maybe I misspoke. He said he was a whisper in time or something like Plastic was on some weird stuff that night. It was funny. He asked everybody. I think he asked everybody else their age, but then wouldn't tell him his or something. I can't remember. It was funny. Now I remember. Or maybe somebody asked the age. It was funny. All right, we're going to move on to another round of Justifiable Thoughts. We are 2 hours and 13 minutes into the stream. We're going to do one more round of Justifiable Thoughts. Where's an odd place to propose? Starting with the letter T. Shannon rode a bus to school. Gogs rode a dragon to Hogwarts. Oh, man. You guys with these dang toilet answers, I got to stop doing the T. Where's an odd place to propose? Tiananmen? What? I don't even... W, where are you from? I can't pronounce half the stuff you put in here, and I'm reading it for the first time. Give me a second. Can I Google? Is this okay to Google? I'm Googling anyway. Does that say sauce? What is Tiananmen sauce? Tiananmen sauce, also known as sweet bean sauce, sweet flour sauce, or sweet wheat paste, is a thick, smooth, dark brown or black paste with either a mild savor or sweet flavor. I don't understand. You misspelled it. Oh, square. Tiananmen Square. You didn't even say sauce. I misread it too. Okay. Tiananmen Square. Hey, that looks like a beautiful place to propose to someone. That's way better than proposing over a bottle of sauce. All right, can you propose there? That looks like flowers and stuff. That's better than like, I don't know, like putting sauce on a hot dog. What kind of... All right, hold on. Can you propose at this square? A beautiful place to propose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm seeing there's some controversy. Oh no. There was an incident, huh? The 1989 Tiananmen Square protested mass what? On it cut off. Oh shit. Sorry. Technical difficulty. Got it. That's a horrible place to cut off. 1989, there was a protest and a massacre. Okay, you know what? Horrible place to propose. Where's an odd place to propose? That's gonna go ahead and get the point, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on. My apologies for swearing and the unfamily friendliness of that. I just sometimes even when I read things out loud, I can't quite. I don't know. I thought it was a sauce at first, and then I thought it was a beautiful place, and it's not. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and give you the point and move on from that one. All right, toilet and that place, which I can't even pronounce. Gogs and W got it. Thought justified. Yep. Gogs, you are 2 away from the nearest angel. You got a 6. You're going to go ahead and take that angel off. Get that bonus point. Respawn the angel at 42. And the Reaper will be getting a move towards Javier. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never mind. Equally away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see which way that he goes. 5. All right. And Javier, you are 1 away from the nearest angel. You got a 7. You're going to get that bonus point. We're going to go ahead and spawn a 153. Hey, you learn something new every day, huh? The Reaper's going to get a move towards 4 away from Elmo. 5 away from W, so he's going to go towards Elmo. Let's turn Shannon off and on again. Oh, man. Yeah, my apologies on that one, guys. Was Robert here? Yes, Robert was here. That is why Elmo is on the board. All right, guys, we are 2 hours and 18 minutes in. I think I'm going to have to call it there. I did go about 20 minutes over. So I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Tomorrow, however, I'm glad you guys liked the Justifiable Thoughts questions. Not all of them are good tonight. I still have 100 new questions to try. Over 100 new questions to try out with you guys that I've been curating lately. And so tomorrow, we will be, we'll definitely be doing some Justifiable Thoughts and going over them, having some fun. I'll probably be up against the wall. Yes, Brawny, tomorrow I will be here. And then I think Tuesday I will as well. Happy birthday again, Gogs. Extra 20. My bad. He is 55. Love this game. Awesome, W. So glad you guys liked it. It's a game I made specifically for the stream that I'm enjoying a lot. Guys, we'll probably do again 5 p.m. Central Time Sunday. I'm sorry. Is today Saturday? I have no clue. I lose track of the days. Yeah. Tomorrow, Sunday, and Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up while I'm here. Actually, I'm going to read the scores real quick and then clean up for a few minutes, and then I'll get it off. Javier got 20. Gogs, 22. Robert, 6. L. Edwin, 1. Plastic, 1. Uvra, 1. Daniel, 6. Brawny, 4. W, 3. Hey, Tim. Hey, people, did I miss all the action? Oh, unfortunately, Tim, we're right at the end. We just did the last question a few minutes ago. It is Gog's birthday currently. He's a whopping 65 right now. Super good, getting up there, but you know, heart healthy. But yeah, we're at the end. I will be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time and Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. So I just read all the scores. Oh, I'm also I have the podium that hopefully will be added soon. So I'll be here for a few more minutes to hang out with you guys while I clean up. This has always been this is a super fun stream. I always like playing Reaper's Revenge, and Justifiable Thoughts is always a fun one as well. Gotta put all the pieces away. Justifiable Thoughts are the best. I'm so glad you guys like that game. It's super fun. Apologize for the controversial answer. I'll avoid topics like that in the future. That's I think that's my fault. I would just said 5 minutes earlier that I should really read things that I Google in my head first. And I started to, but I Googled sauce first, and then I just looked at the place, and I'm like, oh, that's a looks like a good place, and it turns out, you know, maybe historically it wasn't a good place. So that's more on me. It's a good answer. I'll stick to Kuwaiti locations next time. That one threw me off a little bit too. Awesome, Luke to Duke. Everybody have a great night. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be back for another game night. I'll probably be up against the wall tomorrow, so somebody can enter the Hall of Champions potentially. We might not do the Hall of Champions tomorrow, and we might just do a the first format, but a more relaxed one where we're doing Justifiable Thoughts. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the Hall. I'm not sure if I'm gonna induct somebody in the Hall of Champions tomorrow or not. It's just gonna depend, and I won't know until tomorrow when we start. So it depends on how much sleep I have. Tomorrow might be an abnormal game night. Still similar formats, but just be a little abnormal. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got some stuff brewing. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you again for another great game night. Gogs, enjoy your birthday. Luke to Duke, I'm looking forward in the Discord to see your preview. Also, guys, if you go through my community post, we have a public Discord everybody can join to keep chatting with players outside of the stream. It's less restricted than this. There's only really a couple rules. Just be friendly. You have to read the rules when you go in. There's only a couple. Besides that, it's less restricted than this when it comes to conversations. So opportunities arise for deeper conversations, which is cool. And everybody, have a great night. I'm sure I start ending on the scoreboard in case people want to come back later. Have a good night, guys. Oh, Tree, welcome. We're actually just at the end. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time. We will be doing another one tomorrow and Tuesday, both 5 p.m. Central Time. Welcome. For now, we are done. Yes, unfortunately, Tree, I actually was just about to hit that close button. But just to let you know, tomorrow, Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time, and Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. You're right at the end. You guys have a great night.